when the camera is no longer seen as a witness but as the enemy.
Godi Media.
Mob push, hit with shoes and chase into police vehicles at Jantar Mantar. Ground reporters, many of them young field journalists with zero say over prime time editorial lines, have faced physical violence and mobbing simply for carrying the logo of mainstream news channel on their microphones. How long-standing public frustration with television newsrooms boiled over into physical violence against field reporters, and why attacking ground journalists threatens the fundamental health of Indian democracy. Let us look at the facts documented from the ground over the past few days. At Jantar Mantar, reporters from multiple television channels faced systematic hackling, verbal abuse and physical assault. A reporter from Times Now, Dave Kotak, was mobbed by a crowd. He described being punched, kicked, having his glasses broken and his mobile phone snatched before being saved by bystanders. On-air reporters Safili Nigam and Jyoti Mishra were physically intimidated. One cameraman was grabbed by the neck and thrown backward. An NDTV reporter who caught both protesters claimed an official police statement on air faced slurs on site. In multiple instances, young journalists had to be escorted away by police or barricaded inside vehicles to prevent mob lynching. Why this is happening? To understand the violence, we must reckon with the collapse of trust between the public and mainstream media. For years, protesters, students, farmers and citizens have watched studio anchors spin protest movements into wrong narratives, labeling dissenters as anti-national or foreign funded from the safe comfort of studio desks. That accumulated rage at prime-time journalism has now arrived at the protest site. Protesters use the label Godi Media, meaning lapdog media, to express their disagreement. But instead of studio editors answering for their narratives, it is the field reporters who earn modest salary and have no say in headline paid the physical price on the street. Jantar Mantar has showcased a structural shift in how news move. This is a generation armed with smartphones, live streaming their own events, deconstructing television coverage in real time, and refusing to let legacy media dictate the story alone. It is entirely legitimate for citizens to challenge bad reporting, expose bias or refuse interviews, but when drowning out a mic flag turns into kicking a camera crew, stealing equipment or issuing threats to female reporters, the boundary between democratic protests and mob enforcement completely collapses. Two things must be stated clearly without hesitation. Newsroom leadership must account for these editorial choices. Editors cannot sit safely in studios, manufacture outrage and send young vulnerable reporters into hostile environments without protection or accountability. Physical violence against journalists is illegal, dangerous and unacceptable. Silencing field reporters, even those working for channels you dislike, does not clean up journalism. It creates an atmosphere of fear where only those backed by physical force can speak. If field reporters are beaten off the street, the only source of information left will be unverified viral clips and official press releases. Can a democracy fix its broken media ecosystem through mob violence on the street, or does attacking ground reporters simply destroy the very press freedoms indeed to keep power in check. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe to Hub News. That's all for now, and thank you for watching us.
Every morning in our house begins with a race. Shoes, slippers, everything on the ground. Mom shouting for breakfast.
Lisa, what is your Nana Slim?
Dad's hunting for geese. And I'm in a hurry putting on my socks. Shillong's roads are always full. Honking cars, parents rushing, everyone trying to reach somewhere first. Then one day, the STEM's bus came to our lane. Big, bright yellow, like sunshine on wheels. The bus is always on time. Our caretaker waves. It feels like family arriving. Inside, it's not just seats and bags and uniforms. It's laughter, stories, songs, small little friendships growing every morning. We share snacks, help in homework, and learn to wait for each other. I think that's what community really means. Caring for people who share your road. When I see other parents dropping their kids one by one, I think, wow, if one bus can take 50 of us, that's 50 cars less on the road. My father says the bus helps save money because it's not just fuel we're saving, it's time too, and time matters. And my mother knows exactly where I am, every turn, every stop, all thanks to the STEM's app on her phone. The bus feels safe, clean seats, big mirrors, and a careful driver. When a new student comes in, we always make space, and by the next stop, we're already laughing. When we reach school, our caretaker walks us right to the gate. And after school, the caretakers are always waiting, smiling as they walk us back to the bus. The caretaker feels this bus has made life easier, but to me, it made life a lot more happier. Because one bus doesn't just save money or time, it saves mornings. It gives us cleaner air, calmer roads, and families who can breathe a little easier. I think our city is growing smarter, not faster, just kinder. And every day, this bus carries something more than just us children. It carries stories, friendships, dreams, the small moments that slowly becomes memories, and carrying a little bit of Meghalaya's heart with them. Every day, as the bus doors shut and the engine hums to life, I take a quiet moment to be grateful for the journey, for the care, and for everyone who makes it possible. This is STEMS, our ride, our happiness, our tomorrow.